we have our third video in our Duck Commander Duck Dynasty Wallcade build. As you can see, we got our Custom Duck Commander logo. We've got our Player 1, Player 2 buttons in. We've got our credit buttons that we won't use, but they'll be there in future uses. We've got our Uncle Si teacup holder with our mallard duck and our little arrows. We've also got our Duck Commander logo at the top. Just give you a little look. And of course, we've decorated our duck to look like a little like Phil. We also have another duck logo. So just give you a little bit of a look here. That's kind of what it looks like from a distance. The tea molding is just awesome. Came out great. It just couldn't have turned out better. Love it. We think this is going to go over real good with the Duckmen. Like I said, they have no idea we're building this, but we plan to deliver it to them. Originally we wanted to ship it, but because of the delicate nature of some of these parts we're putting on here, we think it's going to be better to take a weekend trip and drive it down and drop them off to them. So that's the plan right now. We put a vinyl lettering on the front here, kind of using things that everybody can buy from a store to incorporate from the build, in the build. A lot of the stuff came right from either Farm and Fleet, where I got a couple things, the mallard duck I got there, the arrows I got there, the ashtray, which is this part. That's why I used ashtray. It just happens to fit Uncle Si's teacup really good, so that's why we have the ashtray. So it wasn't for smokers, it was for our teacup. And what we did with those parts, like I said, the duck, the arrows, and the ashtray were all from Farm and Fleet. The size teacup, the logo cut them. The other logo here, these logos here are window logos you can put inside your car, and we just kind of cut them out so not all the plastic is around them. I kind of cut around them. So that obviously we don't want to make our own vinyl graphics for this when there's stuff that can be purchased right from the store. And those were, I purchased those at Shields out in the mall in Coralville. Now you'll notice our mallard duck, we had it mounted on there. Now we've added some detail to it. What we did is I went to Walmart. Of course, you see all the commercials with Duck Dynasty stuff on Walmart, and Walmart had some pattern stuff just in there, you know, when you go into your arts and crafts section. They had some camouflage material, so I cut it out and hot glued it on here as a bandana. And then one of the other things we bought, sorry about this, but we cannibalized one of the Duck Dynasty dolls. This one is the Phil doll, and you notice you squeeze it, nothing's in there. It's because I took this thing completely apart, and there may be use for it yet.
Number one, I'm fixing to go crazy redneck up in here.
I also bought one of these at Walmart, and
looky here, good time to come our way.
I thought maybe I'd incorporate this in the build, maybe put it behind a button or something. Kind of thinking against it because I don't know if they...
You ain't a redneck unless you off the road.
I don't know if they're going to want to hear themselves talk over and over again, so I'm not sure that I'm going to do that. But what I did was unfortunately I cut the beard off, and that's how I got the hair on here, and then I cut a little I didn't have this on here originally, the little hair on top of Phil, and he doesn't have a mohawk, but I thought that would look kind of cool on it, so I went ahead and put the hair on the top. Now I'm still thinking about finding some sunglasses to put on here because I think that would really finish it, but I'm not sure I'm going to do that. We'll see what I can find and what I can come up with. I did hunt around at Walmart a little bit looking for a doll with sunglasses I could cannibalize, but I never did find it. So this is where we're at with our Duck Commander build. I really just love the T-molding. When it's all said and done, this is going to be great. The paint job that I changed to the army green looks much better than that dark hunter green. And so we went with that. I love the Cut-em logo. Nice vinyl lettering. Went on real good. And it's just, like I said, this build is going to be so much fun. So I hope you like what you can see here now. And stay tuned. More goodies to follow. I'll start letting more out of the bag as we build. Now that you kind of see where I've went. And by the way, the mallard duck idea, that was a spur of the moment thing when I was at Farm and Fleet looking for J-clips for building screens for chimneys, as I'm a chimney sweep by trade. And I ran into this mallard duck and he was $3.99, and I thought, wow, that'd be neat if I could just, you know, mount him like you mount a deer on the wall inside the cabinet. And then when I started thinking about it, I thought, well, I'm going to have the other half left, and darn it, that would be neat if I could just cut that off and make that a teacup holder, because originally I wanted to make some kind of wood teacup holder on the side here. But I think all in all, this theming it out and doing it like this went a lot better. And as I searched over in the car department at Farm and Fleet, I find ashtray, so it worked out perfect. So more to come. Stay tuned for our next video.